are not naturally polygamous. They just have better excuses than women. And yeah, I said what I said. And before you start shouting biology, Adam had Eve and side chicks, let's break it down. Okay. Hi guys, hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, my name is Lashe, and to my returning subscribers, I'm so happy you're enjoying Unpopular Opinions. So welcome to today's episode. So today's episode, listen, I'm not even going to lie, it's a hot one. It's a very controversial topic, and I know some of you will be mad by the end of this, but you will still listen to every word I'm gonna say regardless. Right, so my first opinion for today is the biology argument is actually overrated. You know, the first excuse people give, men are wired to be polygamous, it's biology, they can't help themselves. And I'm like, excuse me, men can help themselves, please. Yes, men have sexual urges, but women also have sexual urges. Studies actually show that women's fantasies are just as frequent, just as wild, sometimes even more detailed. The only difference actually is that women are taught to keep it quiet, women are policed. So men walk around saying it's in her nature. Is it actually in your nature? No, sir. It's in your privilege. The issue is not biology, it's branding. Men brand their desires as natural. Women get branded as promiscuous or loose for having the same desires. If biology was really that serious, every man would be polygamous, but they are not. Some men don't even have the energy for one relationship, talk less of 2 or 3. So this idea that biology is the reason, nah, that's an excuse to me. My second opinion for today is culture has actually made it convenient for men. Now let's talk about culture, because this is where the real magic happens. In many cultures, especially in Africa, the Middle East, even some parts of Asia, polygamy is normal, but only for men. A man with 4 wives, powerful, respected, a whole chief, a whole odogu. A man with 4 husbands, scandal, they'll call her possessed, immoral, even mentally unstable. We've seen it online. So let's be honest, is polygamy really in men's nature, or is it just convenient because society and our culture has allowed it? Back in history, kings had multiple wives, not because they were biologically polygamous. No, it was about power for them, it was about wealth, it was about legacy. In fact, the more wives and children you had, the richer and stronger you actually looked. But let's fast forward it to now. Okay, modern men cheat, and what do people say? Well, boys will be boys. Meanwhile, if a woman cheats even once, suddenly the whole family is called. Pastors are fasting, in-laws are crying. So don't tell me it's in nature, don't tell me it's natural. It's patriarchy in disguise. Men don't get punished for it the way women do, so of course they lean into culture makes it more convenient for them. Let me just put it that way. My third opinion for today is the commitment excuse is lazy. So here's another one I can't stand. Monogamy is unnatural. Men aren't built to be with one woman forever. First of all, If men can commit to football clubs for 40 years of their life, through wins, through relegations, through pain, don't tell me you can't commit to one woman you just don't want to. Men can commit to gym routines, men can commit to the same haircuts for 15 years, men can commit to their favorite beer brand, like it goes, oh, I only take Guinness, oh, I only take, but all of a sudden, when it comes to relationships, we are not wired for commitment. No, you are wired for convenience. Commitment requires discipline, and some men just don't want to put in that work or that effort. So let's also be real. Humans do unnatural things all the time. For example, working 9 to 5, unnatural. Dieting, unnatural. Waking up to your alarm clock in the morning is extremely unnatural, but we do it because it's necessary. So if you can train your body for all those things, you can train your body for monogamy. It's nature, it's choice. Actually, it's not nature, sorry. It's not nature, it's choice. My next opinion for today is the double standards are wild. Let's get into the hypocrisy. When a man cheats, people say, oh well, you know, men are just like that. Men even hail themselves for cheating. Men are polygamous in nature or by nature, but let a woman cheat and the world will collapse. Suddenly she's the shame of the family, the disappointment of our community. A mother-in-law will start praying and fasting. Pastor will say she has a Jezebel spirit. Why is it that a man's behavior gets explained away by nature, but a woman's behavior becomes a moral crisis? Why? Let's be real. It's just the double standards are the reason this polygamy myth has survived. Men have softer landing, women face harsher punishment for this. That's why it looks like men are more polygamous, but if women had the same freedom, the same lack of consequences, the same opportunity that men actually have in this situation, oh, trust me, this is not the conversation we'll be having right now. The conversation would definitely look very different. My fifth opinion for today is reality check. It's not all men are like that. Like, it's not all men that cheat. Here is the thing people actually don't like to admit. Not all men want multiple partners. There are men who genuinely want stability. There are men who are satisfied and happy with one woman, and there are men who feel overwhelmed by the thought of even one relationship. So polygamy is not their story. In fact, studies show that men in healthy, supportive relationships report higher satisfaction and less interest in seeking others, which tells you it's not biology, it's about connection. So when we say men are naturally polygamous, we are lying. We are painting all men with one brush, and we are excusing bad behavior as biology. The truth is, some men just lack self-control and others don't. It's not nature, it's choice and consequences. Is that clear? My other opinion for today is, let's flip it around, or the flip side, women and hypergamy. Now let's flip this around, as I've mentioned, because if you're gonna say men are naturally polygamous, then let's also accept the theory and the fact that women are naturally hypergamous, meaning women are wired to look for the best possible man out there. And honestly, that one might even make more sense. I'm not making excuses, but it might make more sense. Women are biologically wired to want safety, resources, protection, it's survival. That's why women might be picky, or why they might want to level up in relationships. But here is the double standard. When women do it, men call them gold diggers. When men do it, it's what? Biology. So if men are naturally or are natural hunters, then women are natural collectors. We collect the best deal, the best man, the best option. Don't be mad, it's nature, right? Let's blame it on nature. Right, let me just land this plane at this point. Men are not naturally polygamous. They are naturally human, with desires, with flaws, with choices, but so are women. The problem is not biology, it's society. And society lets men get away with more, so of course they lean into that freedom. But when you strip away the excuses, what's left? Tell me, what's the worst that could happen? You'll be left with discipline, with integrity, and with better choices. So no, men don't cheat because they are wired that way. They cheat because they can. And if that stings, oh well, oops, I said what I said. It's my opinion. Do you actually believe men are naturally polygamous, or is it just a convenient excuse? Drop your take in the comments, because I want to see how many of you really agree. Don't forget to like and subscribe and share this with someone who still believes men are polygamous in nature, and let's hear your opinion about this. So remember, stay loud, stay kind, and stay real. I'll see you in the next episode. Love you. Bye.